What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Overboy and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1996 movie Twister. So, in this movie, TV weatherman Bill Harding is trying to get his tornado hunter wife Jo to sign divorce papers so he can marry his girlfriend Melissa, but Mother Nature, in the form of a series of intense storms sweeping across Oklahoma, has other plans. Soon the three have joined the team of storm chasers as they attempt to insert a revolutionary measuring device into the very heart of extremely violent tornadoes. So this is a really fun disaster thriller blockbuster movie. I've always really liked this movie. I think it has a lot of fun action-packed chase sequences throughout the movie and everything. You get the one at the beginning where they first see the little tornado and stuff, and they get stuck under the bridge and everything, and then you get the one at the drive-in, which is my favorite sequence of the movie, where they're watching The Shining and the tornado is coming through the screen and everything. You can see it projecting on the tornado. It's awesome. It still looks pretty well and everything. The visuals hold up pretty well on it and everything. And then you also got the big final one where they're trying to get away from this F5 tornado and everything. They finally get their stuff accomplished and everything, and then they're like, oh crap, we gotta get out of here, and they like go into this little shed thing and everything, and they were hanging for their lives on this bar and barely make it out alive and everything. You have to kind of turn your brain off to believe that they could even survive that. But it has so many great moments throughout, chase sequences and stuff and everything, and the tornadoes are actually pretty terrifying and everything, and they do an excellent job at building the suspense throughout the whole movie as well. You never know for sure when a tornado is going to hit and everything, and they do a really good job at that too and everything. And I love turn your brain off fun movies like this and everything, and this is just one of those movies you have to turn your brain off, not really think about too much logic and stuff, and you can just have a really fun time with these characters and everything. And the cast are all excellent in here. The characters are all likable and charming, not very deep. They're not very well developed, or they don't have really a lot of time to be developed. This movie is so fast paced and everything. This is one of those just really fun movie with a fun set of characters and everything, and it just makes you like them and everything, and you like them just enough to care that you don't want to see them die and stuff. And I think that's all this movie really needed and everything. It didn't need deep emotional stuff and everything, but you still do get a little bit of emotional stuff. You know, you get this stuff with Helen Hunt trying to deal with the trauma of losing her dad at a young age to a tornado, and her really trying to find ways to stop these tornadoes from hurting people and everything. She's a good-hearted character and everything, and you can't help but love her. And then Bill Paxton's character is excellent too and everything, and the chemistry between the two of them is amazing. They work really, really good together. But you got a really great supporting cast too. You got Philip Seymour Hoffman in one of his early roles, and he's just absolutely great, oozing with charisma and charm and everything. And then you got Alan Ruck and so many other great little character actors that have small roles in this movie that all just make up this movie really well and everything. And I think the cinematography is really good in here too. Of course, it was filmed in my home state, so I think that a lot of the countrysides and stuff that they filmed it in look really pretty and stuff. But it's also just a really well shot movie and everything, especially that drive-in scene though. And the CGI holds up really well, and I like that they really blended the CGI and the practical effects and stuff. Like they did a really good job with it and everything. And there are some things in there that don't hold up super well, like the cow does kind of look dated, and some of the stuff flying around in the tornadoes look a little bit dated, but they make it work where it has a charm to it. It's kind of a cheesy 90s charm to it and everything, but it doesn't really mess up the movie because they have tons of practical effects too and everything, and awesome action set pieces and everything. So they balance it out really well. So I don't really have any negatives with Twister. It's been one of my favorite movies ever since I was a kid and everything. I've always kind of been obsessed with tornadoes a little bit myself. I'm from Oklahoma, so this movie is pretty accurate on how us Oklahomans react to tornadoes and everything, and I can't wait to see what they do with Twisters. I'm sure it'll be even crazier. I'm really looking forward to seeing it, because Twister is one of those movies I've always thought could be a franchise, and you don't necessarily have to have the same characters. You could always, there's other storm chasers throughout Oklahoma. You can always come up with new characters and stuff. So I'm curious to see what they do with the second one and everything. I hope it's not just a rehash of the first, but even if it is a rehash, if it's a fun time, then that's all I really want out of it and everything. It has. I'm not gonna get my hopes up that it'll be as fun as this one, because this is a classic movie that I've always really loved, and it's been one of my favorites ever since I was a kid. So I'm not going in with the expectations that it'll be as good, but I just hope it's a really fun time. The trailers have sold me. It has a cast that looks like they're going to be as charismatic and fun to watch as this cast, so I'm hoping for the best. I'll have my review out for that hopefully this weekend and everything. Maybe even Thursday night. I'll see. I'm seeing it Thursday night, so I might have the review out Thursday night or Friday morning or something. But I'm really looking forward to watching Twisters and everything. But this movie is a great movie. It has a great cast led by the great Bill Paxton, who sadly is no longer with us, like Philip Seymour Hoffman. Two really great actors that are gone, and Helen Hunt and all the other cast are great too, and great visuals, a good story, likable characters, and this is just a fun time, and it's a really fun blockbuster movie that I enjoy watching and everything still to this day. Every time I watch it, I always enjoy it. So, but I will say that my best experience with Twister was getting to experience it on a big screen. So I'm hoping that Twisters will be the same experience. It'll be a fun, intense ride on the big screen and everything. And I hope that it gives me that same feeling that I had the very first time I watched this movie. So, but anyway, I'd give Twister a 9 out of 10. It's a really, really fun time. It's not a deep, thought-provoking movie or anything, but it is a really fun movie and everything. So, just for entertainment value alone, I just give it a 9 out of 10 and everything. It's just one that I really, really enjoy. Always have, always will. So, anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of Twister, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And have a good day, everybody.
Yeah.